The stock market has been looking quite crazy these days, and investors keep complaining. Surely, they've been experiencing a decline in most of the stocks they buy due to the current situation of the economy. Things are getting messier, the economy is melting, prices are inflating. How long would it take to recover? The fact is that the stock market has had large crashes in its history, and it has always bounced back. But this time, we're about to experience the biggest crash in history. It's really knocking on its door. As inflation is taking a toll on the economy, there are a lot of things that come from it. With everything from groceries to gas seeing a ridiculous increase in price, the recession is most likely. Even as these stocks appear not to be going too well, have you ever wondered why Warren Buffett keeps buying 3 major stocks? Well, of course, we all know him to be one of the greatest investors of all time. Since 1965, Berkshire Hathaway, the masterfully crafted conglomerate he helped build, has returned over 20% per annum, creating great fortunes for its share owners along the way. That's why we're here closely watching Berkshire's public stock portfolio, and if you're also an investor seeking to build lasting wealth in the stock market, you should do the same. Investing alongside great investors can be an excellent strategy for those seeking outsized returns. Especially for Buffett, he has been a mentor to other great investors. This is why many individuals always come listen to Buffett's words of wisdom regarding wealth creation, stock purchases, more on the economy, and even the latest investment strategy. In this video, we will be talking about why Warren Buffett keeps buying 3 major stocks. So, watch this video to the end because it's going to be very interesting. Also, remember to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification icon so you can stay updated with our videos. So, without wasting any more time, let's get straight to business. If you do not know that Warren Buffett makes investments not through his own name but through his company, Berkshire Hathaway, well, this is the time to know. Buffett has been criticized quite a lot in recent years. The major reason that was happening is that he wasn't deploying his cash into the market as it just powered forward, but of course, that has all changed this year. At the end of last year, Berkshire's cash pile was a whopping $143.85 billion. However, it was down to $102.69 billion at the end of Q1. We can see this buying spree did not really continue into April, May, and June. He now holds $101.34 billion on the sideline. Regarding the investment track record of Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett suggests he might know a few things about the stock market and identifying value. Ever since he took the helm of Berkshire in 1965, he has created approximately $660 billion in value for shareholders. He has also delivered a mind-blowing 20.1% average annual return for his company's Class A shares. We are aware that the Oracle of Omaha has been successful for over half a century. Professional investors to everyday investors have been focusing more on what he's buying and selling in Berkshire Hathaway's investment portfolio. This is why Warren Buffett's portfolio is always a great place to begin when you're looking for stock buying ideas during an economic downturn. Though Berkshire Hathaway holds around 4 dozen securities in its investment portfolio, 3 Warren Buffett stocks stand out as plain-as-day screaming buys in November. Warren Buffett doesn't joke with Apple stocks. Of course, we know Apple, AAPL, the creator of the legendary iPhone, AirPods, Mac computers, Apple smartwatch, and other accessories. The company has completely shifted the mobile phone landscape over the last 10 years. In fact, it has been one of the best places for investors to park their cash, and Warren Buffett has been doing the same. He likes Apple because of how strong the company's brand loyalty is. Do you even know that Apple customers have a high tendency to trade in their old Apple products for new ones? Yes, this is one of the best things about the company. This means it will help establish an extremely loyal customer base. Buffett also believes that the services and products provided by the company are very crucial and beneficial to the community. Indeed, the company has done very well over the last 4 quarters, acquiring an average earning per share surprise in the double digits of 12%, and in its latest quarter, in the face of adverse market conditions, the company still managed to exceed EPS expectations by a notable 6.3%. That alone tells you why he doesn't joke with Apple stocks. Another stock Buffett keeps buying is U.S. Bancor. Despite recessionary fears that weigh on cyclical sectors, U.S. Bancor is one of a handful of financial stocks that have been positioned to succeed even when the economy isn't favorable. One of the strongest tailwinds for bank stocks currently is the Federal Reserve monetary policy. Banks with outstanding variable rate loans are benefiting a lot through a widening net interest margin and higher net interest income. Buffett notices the fact that a lot of things are working in favor of U.S. Bancor, in which one of them is the fiscal prudence of its management team. U.S. Bancor is also setting the standard regarding digital engagement. They have been able to achieve a whole lot. Just a few months ago, about 82% of the company's total active customers were already banking online or via the mobile app. An incredible 62% of loan sales were completed digitally. This sizable digital presence has made the company consolidate a few of its branches and minimize increases in non-interest expenses. Let's go to a few of the major stocks Warren Buffett buys. We know the great investor has been eyeing the oil companies. There are also a lot of shorter-term investors who are all in the oil space. If you remember, throughout last year, there has been a major disruption to the flow of oil globally. But we should note that Buffett doesn't make short-term commodity plays, so there has to be something more to the story. So let's look into Occidental Petroleum. Berkshire began buying Occidental shares on February 28th and grew its stake from scratch to 136 million shares, or over 14% of the company, by March 16. It has built its entire position in the space of 35 trading days this year. Another stock Buffett keeps buying is Amazon. This stock is a screaming buy in November. Well, we are aware that the company's third-quarter operating results signaled some near-term struggles, but Wall Street and investors seem to be overlooking the key performance indicators that matter most. For a handful of investors, Amazon's dominant online marketplace is what comes to mind when the Amazon name is brought up. This isn't even for investors alone. Consumers also feel the same. This year, Amazon should account for more U.S. online retail sales revenue than its next 14 closest competitors combined. We understand the current situation of things, and it's still hard to tell if the current spike in inflation is likely to last or if it will start to recede. If you're concerned about the huge economic crash, you may look into some of these stocks and its strategy as an investor. However, you should also own productive assets, such as high-quality businesses with low capital needs. This is why there is a need for you to increase your human capital perfectly. When this is in your mind, you will receive an absolute gain even when there is a huge crash. And that's all for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, do ensure to give this video a thumbs up, tap on that awesome subscribe button, and jingle that notification bell so you'll stay updated with our interesting videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.